Welcome to the stream. Hope everyone is having a nice day. Been pretty good here. Had some good sun and enjoyed it. We are today going to continue with the Forgotten City, and we have actually learned quite a bit. Like, we've kind of learned how everyone got to the city, and also who could maybe be sinning in that. And also, I think there's like a little bit of mystery of who is doing all this stuff. So it's going to be getting interesting because there's quite a bit to take in. Anyway, let's go and get the game open and continue with the story. And I just realized that my camera was not on. That could be an idea to do. Excuse me. I'm just gonna open up Twitch. Okay. Good to go. The Forgotten City. I don't even know what they talk about, the white kind of tunnel or whatever. Or it might be the start of the game. Okay, so again, we have to get to do all the stuff.
Salve, friend.
Oh.
I'll go.
Yeah. Let's see. I can't remember what I need to do. Oh, we'll go and help that guy about the money. So we're gonna go all the way up and around. Pardon me. Up here. I'm hoping my mic is not muddy because I was listening to it a little bit before and it sounded a little bit, but I have to figure some things out because the software for the microphone is not quite working. It's like, there's some weird stuff going on. Okay.
Salve, friend. Welcome to life under the golden rule. It's a ghastly thing, is it not? How are you faring so far?
Fine, thanks.
Ah, another stoic, perhaps. We all need something to help us through times like these. We've all been where you are now. I remember when I first arrived. I used to lay awake at night contemplating the big questions. Why am I here? Is there a way out? What is the golden rule, and who or what is responsible for it?
Not interested. We already talked to you. I'm looking for a Roman plaque. Do you know where
Even if I had seen
was?
it, and I'm not saying I have, I couldn't in good conscience give it to you. That's all I'll say.
Okay. Perhaps the magistrate would like to know about your
What you're
beliefs.
doing is disgusting, and it's not going to work. Shame on you.
Okay. Can we ask again? Oh, okay. I need to talk to Yolpitus.
All right, well, it was
Olpitus
lovely
or something.
to meet you. I look forward to getting to know you better over the coming months. And if you ever...
I can't believe this is how it ends.
Oh no. No. No, 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 no. Orpheus, what are you doing? Get back from there. If you lose your balance, you'll fall.
That's the idea.
What? Why? Why would you want that?
Why do you think I'm stuck for the rest of my life working for a man who treats me like an animal?
I know things are hard for you right now. They're hard for all of us. We're all in this together, Ulpius. Please just think this through. If you do this, it could be the sin that seals all of our fates. Is that what you want?
I'm sorry, but I just don't care anymore.
Please, Ulpius. Help him. If he goes through with it, it could be the end for us all.
Oh,
I don't know what
moment.
to do. I've never had to
Right
deal
back.
with this sort of thing. Please, you need to talk to him.
Okay. Sorry about that. Back to the game. Okay, we got the screen back. Do we still have music? Okay, I had it off. Okay. Right, I'll talk to him.
Thank you. And please, choose your words carefully.
Centella wouldn't want
You
hurt.
know about that? How
Yeah.
is that possible? I mean, I've never mentioned it to anyone.
You'd never believe me if I
Well,
told you.
If you say so. You don't understand. I don't want to hurt anyone. I just want it all to be over.
I can solve your
It's
problem.
too late for that. Yulia and I made a pact, and she's already swallowed hemlock this morning. If I backed out now, I'd be betraying her. I
Well, we
can't
kind of
do that.
saved her. Lucretia was able to save her, give her silphium, I think it's called silphium, in time to save her alive. She's going to be
Oh.
fine.
Really? That changes things a little. But we're still in debt bondage to that monster. Unless you happen to have 2,000 denarii to pay off both of our debts.
I hope we still do have the money.
Really?
Do.
Wait. So, I guess you'd want me to work for you then.
No. No, you'd be
You-
free.
Do that for us.
Yep.
Couple of complete strangers.
Of course.
It seems today we are both blessed. This did not turn out how I thought. Thank
Well,
you, friend.
things change.
I never thought people like you existed.
Here's your money.
Thank you. I'll go and pay off our debts immediately. I just wish there was some way I could repay you. But I have nothing but the tunic on my back.
Don't worry about
I'll
it.
go and take care of things with Malleolus and tell Yulia the good news. Thanks
Okay.
again, friend. I'll never forget what you did for us.
Awesome. Now she can tell me
What
where
you
that
did
stuff
was
is.
extraordinary, and I'll never forget it. I'm thankful that you're here. Can I help you with something?
Roman
Even
plaque.
if I had seen it, and I'm not saying I have, I couldn't in good conscience give it to you. That's all I'll say.
Fair enough. Damn it.
Ah, that's a shame.
We'll beat you there. Well, didn't I already get it? One there. Oh, I've only got one on it. What's she doing?
Salve, friend.
I haven't actually been over here. Is there anything over here? No. Okay, we're going down here maybe? No, we can't. Oh, is that money? We do not need the bucket. Fountain producing water. Oh, okay. It's just explaining what it is. Hey, it's for toilets. Oh, imagine that. You die when being on the toilet. What's the description for it? These holes must be designed to use with a sponge or a stick. It sure was. Always remember they're watching. Yeah, he was a bit unfortunate. Okay. That was done. We still can't help him. Where was it I was going? I can't remember now. Oh, now I know. I was going to get that plaque. So I'm pretty sure I know where it is. Hey. What's up here? Ooh. Awesome. Oh, that hurt. Okay, it was down this way. Don't we have a key now to get in here? It's right there. Oh, okay, never mind. Retake it. Ouch. So there was someone else's
You,
place.
Atlas, cannot catch the drops of water, and the tree you grasp at eludes you.
Key to the chest of the Shrine of Apollo. Okay. I don't even know where the Shrine of Apollo is.
You Atlas cannot catch the drops of water, and the tree you
Oh,
grasp
Glorious
at
lives
eludes
here.
you.
Can't remember who the person is we're meant to go and carry the plaque of. That kid. Oh, I thought that kid was moving. Not seeing anywhere.
Cerberus lifts his triple head.
Maybe
lets
should be.
out his
Oh,
threefold braying.
Livia, would you stop muttering like Madeira
Oh, we'll go
over a
wait for
cauldron?
her.
You'll scare away my customers.
They follow their trades, imitating their previous lives.
oh, I haven't been in here.
Ignorant.
This again.
Violorphus or something had an orgy with 4 girls here and disappointed all of them equally. Oh my god. I don't think I've been here. Oh, yeah, I have been here. Okay, I can maybe ask her.
I love your clothes. Oh, you're here. I'm so glad you decided to visit. I'm Aurelia, and I hope I'm not being too forward, but the moment I laid eyes on you, I was
No, you weren't.
intrigued. There's a light in your eyes I've never seen before, a certain learning and sophistication.
Not interested,
Oh,
sorry.
I see. You prefer the company of men.
No.
Maybe you should go and make friends with Virgil instead. I take back what I said. Suddenly, I don't find you so intriguing anymore. Let's just forget that ever happened, so we can at least do business. So, what brings you to my tavern?
I'm looking for Kabash. Have you seen him?
Not for a few weeks now. Last time I saw him, he was sitting at a table with Georgius, whispering about some job. I remember
Okay.
because they kept looking over their shoulders as if they didn't want anyone else to know. So, naturally, I hovered. The one word I kept hearing was vanishing, and then, the next day, Kabash just disappeared. Coincidence? I think not.
Where was it
Not
again?
For a few weeks now.
Sitting at
Last time I saw him,
sitting
he
at a
was
table.
table with, I remember because the one.
Sitting at one of the tables. Okay, that doesn't do anything for me.
You, Sisyphus, attack or pursue the stone.
I love
that
your
always
clothes.
returns.
So exotic. You stay away from my money.
I'm not taking your money.
I love your clothes.
I don't think where it would be, but we can go and put the plaque on.
Citizen.
Be careful who you trust.
I will. Okay, plaque. And where's it? What? I've got a missing piece there. Don't know. Or was it the one I already had? Roman plaque. Or is that maybe the only one I have? Oh, it is. Okay, so figure out how to get into the upper Sistine and then get Dooley's key. Figure out how to get Galerius elected. I need to make him popular. I need to dig up some dirt. Was there anything? Oh, whoops. Oh, pressed the wrong button. Does not seem like anything. Vanishing Act. Figure out what happened to Centella. Ask Eupatus about Centella's disappearance. Learned that Eupatus may know something about Centella. Okay. Oh crap.
Thank you. Thank you.
Whoops. My bad. So when he jumped last time, it was actually he was gone. Okay. Silly me. Okay. Let's get back to this. Why is he going down here? Let me down there.
Shalom.
Can we talk about Centella?
Scintilla and I were in love. And then, 22 days ago, she went missing.
Why don't you start from the
Alright.
beginning?
One night a few months ago, when I was cleaning Malleolus's villa, I heard a young woman singing. It was the most beautiful thing I had ever heard. I wasn't allowed out, so once everyone else was asleep, I climbed up the inside of the villa and onto the roof, just to see where that sound was coming from. And that's when I saw her, standing in the garden of the magistrate's villa. I just sat there on the roof, listening to her with my chin on my knees. And for the first time in a long time, I felt hopeful. And then she looked
That's
up and
nice.
saw me, and she smiled. I knew at that moment the fates had brought me to her. And from the moment she asked my name with this warmth and curiosity, I knew I'd have done anything for her. And so for weeks on end, each night I'd climb out of the villa and into her father's garden. We'd hold hands and talk about all the things we'd do once we got out of here. Like having our own vineyard. And then one morning I woke up and everyone was out searching for her. They said she'd vanished in the night.
It's not nice.
All I could do was keep my head down and try to hide how beside myself I was.
Is it possible she escaped
All
somehow?
I know is she loved me. And if she had known a way out, she would have told me. She'd never have taken her own life. And there's no way anybody could have killed her under the golden rule. I can't prove it, but I just know she's still alive somehow. Even now, it's as if I can hear her voice in my head, crying out to me.
Oh, so it's maybe her voice.
That can only mean one thing. Somebody abducted her. I have no idea how or who would want to do something like that to such a sweet, lovely girl. But what else could have happened?
Any ideas who might have taken her?
My guess? Malleolus had something to do with it. He is without doubt the most evil man I have ever known. I have no idea where he'd be keeping her, but there is one room in his villa, upstairs, which is always locked.
Okay.
I've never seen the inside of it, and I haven't been able to steal a key without breaking the golden rule. But I have a feeling that if you could get in there somehow, it would shed light on a great many things.
Get right to it.
Let me know what you discover.
I am going to be right back. I need to do something. I'm going to save it anyway. I will not be long. Okay, we are back. So we have to go up to this locked room.
On your best behavior, I trust.
Hey, Horatius. How's it feel knowing your man's doomed to lose the election today? If the old man couldn't even keep his own daughter safe.
How do I get in there now? Oh, I know. We gotta go up that vine.
As if I'll be afraid of you. Thank you. Thank you. I do
Go in here. Can't get in that way.
And now, I make this solemn promise to you.
Go upstairs. That's not the way.
I make this solemn promise to you, under my leadership, you will finally enjoy the freedom.
Is this the way? No.
And, yes, no more shall you walk on,
Ah, here we go.
eggshells, yes. No more shall you walk on.
Oh, we going in.
I'm not supposed to be in here.
Can we talk? I know where. Oh, I know where do you keep your valuables? Can we talk?
What business could you possibly have with me?
Why are you locked
My
in this
marital
room?
affairs are no concern of yours. Thank you very much.
Ah, it's a wife. How would you like to help get back at Meliodas?
An intriguing proposition. Go on.
I don't think Meliodas is who he says he is.
Perhaps you're not as silly as those clothes make you look. What makes you say that?
Just a hunch. I hope we could figure out his true identity
No.
together.
I may have the very thing you're looking for.
Do you?
Some time ago,
Really?
when he still cared for me, he wrote me a love letter. Only, he used the wrong name. Now,
That name is?
addressing one's wife by the wrong name is not unheard of among philandering Romans. But in this case, the name he got wrong was his own. I confronted him
Ooh.
about it, and he stammered through some incoherent response. I let it go, eventually, and yet questions have lingered in the back of my mind ever since. But wait a
Interesting.
minute. Why exactly are you helping me?
Oh, okay, here's a test. I want to force him to withdraw from the election. I just hate to see beautiful women treated poorly.
Oh, aren't you charming? I'm quite sure my husband would seethe with impotent rage if he overheard you say that. I love it. It
Okay.
seems our interests are aligned. I imagine knowing his true identity will give me the leverage I need to manage him appropriately. But first,
So,
I need you to do something for me.
and what's that? What do you
I
want?
want you to bring me some wine. Just one small urn should do it. Oh, don't look at me like
Where
that.
do I get
know
that?
this must be hard for you to wrap your sweet little pleb head around. So what do you want me
Rude.
to spell out?
Why do you want me to get wine? Why do you want wine? Why can't you get it yourself? Actually, I don't have any questions. Why do you want
Let
wine?
me tell you something about Malleolus. He talks a lot about freedom, but what he doesn't tell you is that he means freedom for men. After all I've done for him, counseling him through his entire election campaign, and he had the audacity to lock me in here. He said it was for my
Not nice.
own good, and that my drinking was unbecoming of a lady, let alone the wife of a magistrate. I'll show him unbecoming.
Tonight,
Okay.
at his victory party, I'm going to get good and merry. And if he tries to discipline me again, I'll threaten to expose his true identity in front of everyone. I am
If we do it first.
looking forward to it.
That's all the
So
questions.
you'll help me.
Some wine right here, apparently.
Thank you. Here's the letter.
Awesome. Thank you. Quintitious to beloved Claudia. For a time I despaired at the thought of being trapped here for the rest of my life, but then I met you and discovered that as long as I am with you, I am exactly where I should be. Mere words cannot express my affection for you, and so I will perform a grand gesture in your honor. I will become the city's magistrate so that I can govern with wisdom and strength with you by my side. There you go.
Now, perhaps you can tell me who Quinctius really is.
According to this bounty letter from Emperor Nero, he's the person who started fires at Rome last year.
He's... Oh no. That's... quite a lot more serious than I imagined.
Yeah, it is quite serious.
I only wanted some leverage over him, not to destroy him. Give me that immediately. Nobody else must know.
No, I think I'll hang on to it. Sure, you can have this one. I always get another copy. Sure, you can have it. No one else will ever know. No, I think I'll hang on to it.
No. You tricked me, you mendacious little stirkers.
I didn't lie to you.
It was a lie of a mission. You were planning this all along and you deliberately concealed it. May Jupiter cut you down.
Oh no, I'll be going now.
I curse you. I curse your
Is that
life
sinning?
and mind and memory. May you be unable to walk or eat or drink. May this drag you to the depths. This is outrageous.
Okay, it wasn't a sin. Good. I was worried it was a sin. We lied. We'll go out to him.
Thank you. Thank you. Oi! How did you get in there, you cheeky little stalkers?
On your best behavior, I trust.
Eye on things, Horatius.
As always, priestess.
We are gonna have some progress now. What's he doing?
Shalom.
I got into Malleus's upstairs room, but there was no sign of Scintilla.
Really? I was sure he was hiding something in there. I feel like I've looked everywhere. At least everywhere I could get to. There are still two places I've never been able to reach. First, the palace. If Novia managed to get in, then I suppose Scintilla could have too. The only other place she could be is somewhere in the cistern network. I remember hearing that Dooley had been poking around in the upper cistern before he was locked up. So you could ask him about it, I suppose.
Search the cistern.
All right, friend.
Okay.
Thanks for the chat.
Don't know where that is though. Is that a cistern? Not quite sure what a cistern is. I need to look up what a cistern is. Something with a green door, apparently. Is it there? For me, it just makes me think of a water kind of place. Oh. Can I maybe use this? Guess not. So any vine around the side? No. So why does it have some around here, but then I can't actually get to it? What's this? What's this? Oh, that's just saying not to go in there. Are you able to get in from like below or something?
Citizen.
No. So I have no idea how to get in there. Okay, virtuous man. We may be able to do that one. We've got the letter to make him give up.
Keep an eye out for Scintilla, would you?
Did you just scale the wall to my villa somehow?
Yes.
I must remember to have words with that buffoon Domitius. Well, why have you risked life and limb to see me?
I want you to withdraw from the
Are
election.
you insane? You barge into my villa uninvited and then make
Yep.
outrageous demands? Why would I withdraw from an election I'm bound to win?
Because I know you're Quintitius. Your wife gave me this love letter and Nero wants you dead.
So,
There we go.
it finally caught up with me. I suppose that makes you, what, one of Nero's assassins?
No. No, I'm not, fortunately for you.
So, you're not going to kill me?
Not if you withdraw from the election immediately. Release everyone in debt and bondage to... Oh, we could have done that. Not if you withdraw from the election immediately.
So much work for nothing. Ugh. If I do it, you'll let me live?
For now, at least.
Fine. Ruling this cesspit of a city would have been beneath me anyway. I'll have Domitius notify the priestess of my withdrawal. There. You got what you wanted. Now, please, leave my villa and never speak to me again.
Oh, he mad. What's he gonna do?
Tiberius, are you listening?
Yes, sir.
I've made a decision to withdraw from the election. I want you to go and inform Equitia.
Sir? Are you under duress, sir?
I've just had a change of heart.
But you were on track to be magistrate, sir. All that work, all that money wasted.
Those are my orders. Carry them out.
As you wish, sir.
Cool.
Priestess, Malleolus has decided to withdraw from the election.
Oh, well, that's surprising, but thank you for telling me. I'll let everyone know.
Keep an eye out for Scintilla, would you?
Okay, where's she going?
Citizens, I have an announcement. Malleolus has withdrawn his candidacy from today's election. Unless any new challengers are nominated by nightfall, Sentius will be re-elected magistrate by default. That is all.
Wonder if I can get the other guy
A new face.
elected.
Arve and may Vesta watch over you. I'm Equitia. To what do I owe the pleasure of this visit?
Do we have it? No.
See you again
I need
soon.
to go see the other guy. He's down here, most likely. Oh, here he is.
Fortune smile. Salve again, friend. I went and did as you asked, and it worked. How is it possible that you've just arrived here and you already know everyone and exactly what's about to happen to them?
Same day over and over and over.
You're toying with me, right? Wait, you're not kidding, are you? That's the only way you could have known. You're a bit like... Oh, what was his name? Sisyphus.
Yeah, we already said that.
Anyway, I don't know which god you managed to upset to get, so I'll tell.
Thanks, Galerius.
Now, I'm
We were trying to get him to get elected.
Anyway. Well, I've been trying to get... It's too steep to climb, so I hung a rope over the lake and made this pulley device, only I, couldn't quite summon the nerve to use it.
I know what that
Do you
was.
think you could use the device again and try to get that flower for me?
Sure, why not?
Thank you. It would help me a lot. There's no rush, just whenever you get a chance.
Okay.
All right. See you around.
I am going to be right back. I will be a couple of minutes. Here we are, up and going in. So we're gonna get this little flower. I was gonna say leaf, but yeah, it's a flower. How do I get there though? It's not that I drop onto it, is it? I think it is. Pardon me. Okay, hiccups. Oh, okay. I thought I had to press the A again, but no, it's just jump. So I gotta go back up. So I have to pretty much do it right away. It'll take a little while. Okay. Damn it. It's not the quite good controls of the game to do this. Like it kind of delays when you drop. Nope. There we go. Damn it. Like it gets momentum after a point. It's gonna take me ages. Yeah, it's like you almost have to do it just as it starts to kind of almost pick up. It is VSync off, right? Yeah. Oh, that was almost. I don't know how I'm going to do this. Because I can't even get up like that. I'll try at least one more time. Then I'll move on to something else because I can't get this. Kind of acts like you can aim. One more time. Okay, I can't get it. Okay, let's see. Where did the Galerius guy go?
Citizen.
I need to go to there. Suggested by asking. Suggested I should begin by asking Galerius. Oh, okay. So we can find Galerius there. That will be... Oh, here we go.
Salve again, my Sisyphean friend. Now, what's on your mind?
You ever thought about running for magistrate?
I've the idea around once or twice, mainly as a way of getting Dooley set free. God knows Sentius is never going to do it. But from what I hear, Malleolus has the election stitched up. Nobody's going to take him on and win. And maybe that's not such a bad thing. I mean, he talks a lot about freedom, so I'm hoping if he's elected, he'll release Dooley from his cell. And that's good enough for me.
He withdrew from the election.
Oh, that was unexpected. I wonder what could have possessed him to do that. Well,
me.
I guess it's time for me to step up then. I'll let Equitia know I'll be running.
Awesome.
All right, friend. Hope you find a way to break that cycle.
Okay. What's next? Oh, actually, he already knows about the plaque. Okay. Find intervention. Ask Equitia about appealing to the gods for help. So he's meant to be walking down here, but I don't know where he's going. I don't know how to say their names properly.
Ave again. Did you find what you need?
Ask questions about escaping the underworld.
I beg your pardon?
Livia was right, we're in the underworld.
That is quite a lot to take in. You'll have to give me a moment. Let's see. If that is indeed the case, I suppose we'd better figure out what to do about it, hadn't we? We don't have much to go on, except the old stories. I remember 4 in particular about heroes in the underworld. Hercules, the demigod and son of Jupiter. Orpheus, a Thracian poet. Sisyphus, a king of Ephyra, and Aeneas, a Trojan hero. Hercules was able to leave the underworld because he cowed its god with his strength. Sisyphus and Orpheus...
We already heard these. Hit on.
It's everyone, so... As I...
Few tricks up my sleeve.
So, but for the... it looks as if you...
Yeah, I know about the obelisk.
Perhaps Kabash, our Egyptian resident, would be able to tell us. But I... May Fortuna... Ave... Sir... All Romans, you... As I meant, it's...
Okay, so she might be willing to work against him to help
If the
us.
stories are true, then I suppose so. The problem is, how do we communicate with her without being noticed by her captor? Leaving that aside for a moment, there is also the possibility of a spirit guide. I don't suppose you've come across one of those in your travels?
We sure have.
Truly? And you're only bringing this up now?
No, I've told you already before.
I suppose you were worried I'd think you were as mad as Navia. Can you tell me more? Is it the same voice? What kinds of thing does it say?
It's always the same voice. She's helpful, if a little
Fascinating.
cryptic.
Perhaps she is a benevolent spirit. Or perhaps... Perhaps you're hearing the voice of Proserpina herself. If she has indeed been
Here we go.
abducted, it would make sense for her to speak in cryptic whispers to avoid detection. Tell me, has she told you anything that might lead you to the way out?
Way against the current, whatever that
That is
means.
strange. There are no rivers here. Let me think on that.
I was really hoping you could tell me what it meant.
Well, as far as I can tell, water flows into the city from an aqueduct into one of two cisterns, the upper cistern. If that's
Okay,
the
there we
current
go.
she's talking about, then perhaps you need to get into the upper cistern somehow.
How though?
I vaguely recall wondering what was in there, but the door at the back of the great temple is locked up tight. You might be able to get a key from the magistrate.
Yeah.
But if that doesn't work, perhaps you can find another way in. Let me know if you find anything in there. May
Okay.
Fortuna guide you.
Oh, he's right there.
Citizen? We're finally alone. I assume you already know who I am. May I know your name?
We've had this conversation before.
Wait, if I understand correctly, someone is about to break the golden rule, forcing me to create a portal in time to bring you here? I must have entrusted you with figuring out who the culprit is. Only, I assume we failed, and you had to start over.
Correct.
Is that about right? If so, what happened?
We've had this conversation too. In a hurry.
Seems rather brash, but all right. Why have you sought me out?
I need the key for the upper
I
cistern.
think it's best if I hang on to it.
Why?
You mean to ask, why am I unwilling to trust a newly arrived non-citizen with access to our water supply, the lifeblood of this city? I'm sorry, but that is simply out of the question.
Damn it. I guess if I know where, and I think you're hiding
Yes,
something.
Our water supply. From you. I wasn't born yesterday. Poisoning a city's water supply is the oldest trick in the Codex. Quite literally. Aeneas the Tactician wrote a siegecraft manual for military commanders some 300 years ago, recommending the poisoning or pollution of cisterns. And I'm beginning to wonder if the culprit we're looking for might, after all this, be you.
No.
Perhaps it was a mistake on my part to place so much trust in you.
You can trust me, I promise. I'll stay away from the cistern. I'm getting into cistern with or without you. I'll do the promise.
Now, was there something else?
Let me go in. Find a creative way into the upper cistern.
Thank you. I'll be waiting.
Ah, damn it. So, let's say a creative way. I don't get how.
Salve.
The only thing I can think of is over here. Because there were these. Oh, it's not good. Can I do this? No. Oh, I was hoping it was something like a trapdoor or something. Yeah, I have no idea how to get out there. So we got here. Here. I can't even get to them. Oh, that hurt. I'm not seeing any way to get up higher.
Whatever's in that great temple up there on the bluff, I bet it's worth a fortune.
I don't like these kind of puzzle things. Oh, can I get up here? Yeah, I don't think this is gonna be it. Doesn't seem to be like an obvious way in. It's not like a secret door. I have to look it up because I can't figure it out. Oh my god, Ed. Okay. Apparently somewhere down here. Whoa, that hurt. Need to probably go over there, is it? I get it. When standing outside the villa, there should be a small step leading to a door. Okay, there's the villa. Oh.
Hey, you're not thinking about going into the cistern, are you?
Yes, why?
Nobody told you about Hannibal? Ugh, why do I have to do everything round here? So, there was this guy called Hannibal, right? Funny accent. Used to go down into the cisterns looking for junk he could clean up and sell. One day, a few weeks back, he comes out and tells me the cisterns are haunted. Said he could hear spirits wailing. Of course, nobody believed him, because who trusts a Carthaginian, right? Anyway, a few days later, he goes back in. And hours go by, and he hasn't come back out, yeah? So I go down after him, and it's dark. But in the distance, I can just make out his body, sprawled out on the ground. And hunched over him was something that made my blood run cold. No word of a lie. I saw a creature. Like the corpse of a man who'd been flayed. And it was eating Hannibal.
Sounds horrible. What did you do?
The same person would have done. I legged it out of there and put a sign at the door to warn the others.
That's a great story, but I'm going down now.
It's your funeral.
Okay, sweet as. Okay, so what will it be? Oh. No, get back. Did I do something? Or is it because it's dark? I've pressed a button. that I'm not into. Why do they have these filter things? Where is it? Controls. Findings. Wouldn't be P. Oh, there we go. Oh, okay. Or something went wrong. Okay. It's down here. More arrows and money. Crushed creature. An emaciated human-like creature splattered in gold. It appears to have been crushed to death while entering the cistern from the cave beyond. We don't go that way. Here we go. Going up. Okay, where do we go now? Over there. We had all these sheep. Oh, they're not sheep, the lions. Whoa, okay. Who's this? Is that who we're looking for?
Who are you?
Scintilla.
Who sent you?
Nobody sent me.
Do you know you're here? You have to help me escape before that monster comes back.
What's going on here?
Scintilla. I found a way
Oh,
out
there we
to
go.
the gate of Horn, but it's locked. So I told him about it, and instead of helping me escape, he locked me up. He wants to keep us all here forever, or until we're turned to gold. He's a monster. You have to let me go so we can kill him and take his key.
Who did this to you?
Yes, my adoptive father. Furies help me. I'll castrate and crucify him.
Whoa, okay. How hasn't this broken the golden rule?
He said the gods are on his side because they don't want us to escape either.
Where is the way up?
There's an aqueduct tunnel bringing water from outside the city, so it should lead us outside. The only problem is it's barred by a heavy locked gate, and he has the only key.
What will you do if I release you?
Take that key from around his neck, even if it means cutting his throat to get it. I'm done caring about the golden rule. I just want out. Help me, and we can escape together.
What about the
There won't be
others?
enough time. Just you and me. What do you say?
I'm sorry, but if I let you go, everyone else is going to die. What if I round everyone up so they're ready to escape once the golden rule is broken? Then you go, let's get out of here together. If I let you go, what if I round you run out?
There's no time. Wait, did you hear that? He's here. Quick, you have to let me go. It's now or never.
I'm going to let you go. Let's go out together.
Thank you. Now follow. Wait, did you hear that? He's here. He must be coming in through the door behind me. You distract him. Stay right here and keep him talking while I look for something I can use.
No. Oh, he knows who we are.
What did you do with Scintilla? Where is she?
As if I'd tell you.
So that is how it's going to be. Oh well, this doesn't change anything for me. It's a shame, really. If you'd just done what you were supposed to, you'd have been looping through time forever until you gave up and killed yourself. Just like that soft-hearted pleb, Al.
Wait, what?
Now, surely you didn't think you were the only one here who remembered everything. You see, my connection to the portal somehow preserves my memories from one to the next. Whether that was Proserpina's intention or a happy accident, I'll never know. But I'm surprised you hadn't noticed. Here I was thinking you're a little bit sharper than Al was. Or perhaps you're just more willing to break the rules. He was a moralistic fellow, never once compromised on his principles. And because of that fatal flaw, he relived this day many thousands of times before we...
So it's not just me that's been doing it.
I watched him come through the portal each time, always a little older, a little more disheveled, a little more haunted. And when he finally saw the futility of it all, as you're about to, it broke him. He drank a jug of wine, tied a noose around his neck, and took his own life, just before he was shot with a golden arrow.
Is that gonna happen to me?
I awoke, you showed up, but you've caught up to where he was so quickly. I'd have preferred if you'd given me more time to enjoy the trappings of my success. How many extra days did you give me? Just the 8? Not a lot compared with Al, but I've seized every day, nonetheless. In any case, there's no escape for you except the path that Al took, the path he wrote about on his tablet. What was it? Ah, yes. Better to end it all now than find out what awaits you beyond that portal. So, you discovered my secret. So what?
Oh, there she is. Is she going to take him out? So you asked me to figure out who was going to break the rule, knowing I would fail every time. You knew there was a way out, even locked up your own daughter, keep it a secret. Why? You knew I was going to fail every time.
There's no way you could have succeeded. Every soul who has ever found themselves here has broken the golden rule eventually. It is inevitable. Man will always sin sooner or later. Any idiot could tell you this. But where others might see tragedy, I saw opportunity. As I told you the first time we met, I found a way to cheat death. By reliving the same day over and over again forever. And I will continue living long after your dust.
You knew there was a way out, and you even locked up your daughter.
Isn't it obvious? Because I have grown attached to all this. My title, my beautiful villa, the sun on my face, the music of birds chirping. And as long as this day keeps repeating itself, I get to enjoy it all. Over and over again. For eternity.
Is she gonna attack him?
Don't you see? I have found a way to prolong my life indefinitely. To cheat death. I have become, in effect, as immortal as the gods. Can you honestly say you would not wish the same for yourself?
Going to die a painful death for this.
Do you really think you can take on a Decurion with that flimsy little bow?
I probably could, but I'm going to let her have this one.
Scintilla? Where is she?
I'm
Come on.
right here, Father.
Oh. Okay. Didn't expect that.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Come on, we have to go. Hey, what's happening to
What?
you? That light, it's so bright.
We created the paradox. So that's the end. What?
Hi there. Gave me a bit of a fray. Thought I was in
Oh,
here
okay,
wrong.
that's the guy.
I'm Al.
Alworth, I came here to find you.
Here I am. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name.
I'm Eclipse.
Really? That's strange. I was just reading an old tablet I found here. Well, trying. My Latin is kind of rusty, but the last entry mentioned someone with the same name. It described an event about 2,000 years ago. Someone with your name appeared in the city out of the shrine of Proserpina. Freed an imprisoned woman named Scintilla, who then murdered her captor, breaking some kind of ancient law. It said the attack caused golden statues to come alive, hunting down everyone in the city and turning them into gold.
That's correct.
Apparently, the only person to survive was Scintilla, while the stranger disappeared in a flash of light.
Actually, that was me.
What? You're saying you were here 2,000 years ago? I'm not sure I understand.
When I arrived here in the present day, I found a corpse hanging from a noose.
I'm sorry, come again?
Still have the suicide note carved into this tablet here.
Let me see that. God, why does this writing look so familiar? I've spent a
It's yours.
lifetime in this place going around and around in circles. This is disturbing. But I don't understand how I could have written it.
It was written by a different version of you. I changed the past and your fate.
Yeah, I'm not following.
He's like, what the hell? I helped Scintilla kill the man who opened the time portal and drew you back in time, preventing it from ever happening.
So you're saying, because a man from 2,000 years ago is dead, he never created a time portal, so I never went through it, and that's why I don't remember any of this.
Correct. Now you're getting
I
it.
guess you saved my life then, as well as helping that poor woman to escape. That's a lot to take in.
Enough talk. How about we get out of this
Maybe we can
place?
escape through the same aqueduct Scintilla used, if we can find it.
It's right here in the cistern. Follow me. And we're out. I think. Looks like it. Hey, what? Tim.
I'm gonna pause here for a moment and make sure nobody else has ever lured into this town.
Oh, okay. Good
Go
idea.
on ahead. I'll be there soon.
I'll probably end up looking at the RV endings without playing the game because I don't really want to go back.
You're back. But you're alone. Does that mean you didn't find Al?
He's here. I found him. He'll be here in a moment.
What a relief. Thank you so much. I was beginning to think you'd both become trapped in there. Why don't you tell me what you discovered while we wait?
I discovered the real name of Sharon.
I see.
Well,
I thought
okay.
you might. Well, now you know. I suppose you have questions.
Who are you
can
really?
Just call me Charon, if you like. I'm sorry I was not completely honest with you when we first met. I do not enjoy deceiving people. Believe me, I do not. But I have learned, from 5,000 years of experience, that most
Creepy
people
eyes.
find comfort in familiarity, in gradual change, and coming to see the truth in their own time.
What truth is
You
that?
died, of course. You were dead when I brought you here. My role, as the servant of the god of the underworld, has always been to assist the chosen to cross the threshold from the land of the living to the land of the dead.
How did I die?
Usually, when people do not remember how they died, it is because they suffered a terrible trauma. Most
Not good.
souls would rather not remember. Ask yourself honestly, do you really want to know?
Yes, I want
As
to know.
you wish. You were murdered. You were exploring an old tomb when you discovered a cache of forgotten relics, including 2 silver coins of ancient origin. Unfortunately, as you emerged into daylight, you were set upon by 2 thieves. A nearby hiker saw the scuffle break out and leapt to your aid, trying to help you recover your bounty. You both fought bravely, but your assailants were armed, and you were not. There was nothing you or your ally could have done. He died instantly at the scene, and you followed a few hours later. That man's name was Al Worth. You
Oh,
were each in
okay.
possession of a sacred coin, called Karen's Opal by some. And so it was my duty to bring you here.
What's so special about these
Perhaps
coins?
you have heard the tales of the Greeks and Romans burying their dead with a coin in their mouths to pay the ferrymen.
Yeah,
their
definitely heard
passage
that.
across the river. Well, those stories contained a seed of truth, but not any coin would do. A long time ago, my master created 1,000 silver coins and had me distribute them across the world. My orders were simple. Whenever a person died in possession of a coin, I was to locate them and ferry them here.
Why is
That
that?
is a question you would have to ask him, if that were still possible, in light of the path you have chosen. I am just his servant, doing
The
his
story's actually kind of cool.
bidding. Only now, I find myself bereft
Like a
of
good
purpose.
concept.
You see, the coins on you and Al were the last of the 1,000 in existence. There is nobody else to ferry here. Nobody to keep you company. After 5,000 years, the underworld has finally run its course.
Can you return us to the land of
I see
living?
no point in keeping you here. But I have to ask one thing. That you keep this to yourself.
Look! Here comes Al now. Al!
Oh, okay.
It's so good to see
She's
you.
not going to tell him.
You were gone so long I thought I'd never see you again.
Kinda lost track of time in there. You wouldn't believe what we found. The ruins of a long-forgotten city. And there was a tablet describing an event 2,000 years ago. Supposedly, the city was destroyed when a woman murdered a tyrant with the help of, well, my new friend here. I know how crazy that sounds.
Maybe not that crazy. That woman. I don't suppose her name was Scintilla?
How could you... What?
She left a tablet of her own. I stumbled across it while I was waiting here. I think she meant for you to read it. Here, take a look.
I don't know what
So we have to
became
read
of
it?
you, or if you'll ever read this.
Ooh.
But I want you to know that I will never forget you, or what you did for me. It pains me that so many dear friends were not so fortunate. Ulpius, Sentia, Lucretia, Horatius, Galerius, poor Dooley, and the others. But please understand, their blood is on my hands, not yours. I will live with the consequences of my actions, and all I can do is move forward, trying to show others the same compassion you showed me. I promise
That's
you
nice.
that saving my life will not be for nothing. Scintilla.
That's sweet.
Sounds like you meant a lot to her. I'd love to hear your story, but first, you
First
two
what?
look exhausted.
Gonna
Why
have a
don't you
sleep.
hop in my boat and rest while I ferry you back to civilization?
Sounds good to me.
And you? Are you ready to go home?
Alright, ferry us home. How many, what? Oh, that's it, okay. Ending 2 of 4. So we get to do other, oh, okay, it just does this. It was quite enjoyable. Would have been cool to kind of go back and do some of the stuff. But if it makes me start again, then no, I'm not keen. He'll probably be loading from like the last kind of part I was doing. Yeah. I am going to leave that. I guess I'll have to myself see what happened in the story and the other endings. But I am not going back to do it again. If you enjoyed the stream, it'd be much appreciated if you left a follow. I am going to get out of here and probably stream again tomorrow, I think. I might do some editing of some video things tonight. I'm not too sure yet. But I'm glad we got through that game. It was actually quite fun. I enjoyed it. And I will see you guys in the next stream. Thank you for watching. May have been reporting, no, not reporting, repeating myself, but yeah. Okay, see you guys in the next stream. Have a good day or night, whichever it is for you at the moment. See you.